Alright, so today we've got a bit of an easier loadout. Can I get a drum roll, please? Ta-da! It's grenades. Yeah, no, it's that loadout I've been talking about in my videos for like a week now. So this is my favorite loadout for never ever having to shoot. So I recorded a ton of gameplay forever ago in a Stonewood V-Buck mission because I thought this would be the perfect loadout to use when I didn't want to have to actually shoot my gun. And that's exactly what this loadout is. So getting into what exactly is going on here, I'll start with the commander and then talk about the rest of the support. Before I get into that, though, I do want to mention that if I'm not mistaken, every single one of the support heroes are every single hero that actually impacts grenades in this game. If I'm missing any, just let me know, but as far as I'm aware, that's all of them. So to have every single hero that impacts grenades on one team is kind of awesome. So I'm really, really happy with this loadout. But I use Battlehound Jonesy right off the bat because he's just, in my opinion, required. Any of these guys could probably be the lead and be good there, but Rucksack Plus allows you to up the maximum amount of frag charges you can hold by 4, which basically means you can have 7 grenades and be running around throwing them all the time. And that is essential to me because the amount of grenades you have is everything. Your entire loadout is based around using the grenades. And it's about a 25-second cooldown on the frag grenade charges. So the more that you have, the more that you can slowly space out, the better, and the more continuous overall damage you can do. Because if you're stuck in that position where you've got 15 seconds left on your charge and all 7 are used, you can't really do anything but shockwave, or else you're going to have to start shooting, which is, of course, what we're trying to avoid altogether. But, you know, nevertheless, Team Perk is an easy singular decision. Keep out is, like, the only thing that makes sense here because it specifically affects grenades, and it leaves an energized area dealing 12 base damage for 6 seconds, and its radius is whatever. You can read that right there. So, effectively speaking, your grenades now have a lingering effect of doing damage while they're gone. So, in tighter alleyways, I've done this where I'll throw a grenade right in the middle, and then everything that walks through it for the next 6 seconds just gets killed. And that's awesome. Obviously, you want Master Grenadier for the increased grenade radius. And then we have Undercover Vaughn from the... What set is he from? From the Shadow Ops heroes, buffing your frag grenade damage by 36%. I would honestly say... Well, 2 things. First off, he might be the most important one to have in your support squad because the 36% extra damage is kind of huge. But also that he is probably the most likely candidate for your commander slot because 106% damage on your frags is pretty good. Doing double damage is really, really good. But if you're using this loadout to avoid shooting or just you're kind of screwing around, I would say that you're probably going to be one-shotting the zombies anyway, so you would never want to be using this loadout in a serious mission where you're actually trying. And then, of course, you got Pull the Pin, which reduced the energy cost, which might sound unimportant, and I'd agree, but reducing it by 33% brings it down to about 20 energy, or at least that's what I was experiencing in a mission when I tried this. And that's pretty good because if you want to be able to spam the grenades, you'll be able to get about 5 off before your energy starts recharging instead of whatever it would have been, which is like, 3 or 4. I think you can get about 3 grenades off, but with Pull the Pin, you can get closer to 5 or 6, so it's a lot better for spamming. However, if you wanted this to be a more viable loadout and you wanted to put like Mad Tidings on here or Assault damage for some actual, bullet damage, then this would be a good one to replace alongside Grenade Regeneration, which you get from the 4-leaf Wildcat from the springtime event, and after every 45 eliminations you get another frag grenade charge, which is honestly just great because the more kills you get, the more you'll keep it going. And I forgot to mention that this is Highland Warrior Wildcat, who I think is from the same set. Yeah, she is, so she's right there. So you can also see Battlehound Jonesy is in here as well. And wow, this entire this whole springtime event just had all the bonuses to frag grenades, didn't they, huh? And then, last but not least, is Cluster Bombs, which is, in my opinion, one of the more important perks to have on here. And that's from Demolisher Jonesy. I don't have any idea where this guy came from. He might be base game or something. Nope, he's a holiday guy. And that's about it. So, really, really easy loadout. Definitely one of my most coveted loadouts. I have this as one of my permanent loadouts. How many times can I use loadouts in a unique way? Just because, like I said, I use him on the easier missions. He's easy for storm shields or war games or whatever where I'm trying not to shoot, and he's just kind of a fun option. And I like him because of kind of how perfect it is. Like, we've got every single support and team perk, everything, every perk in this loadout is buffing your grenades, and I don't believe that there are any other options for your grenades. So there you go. If you want a fun and easy loadout, there you have it. And if you guys enjoyed this video and want to check out some of my other videos, here are a couple of options right here. We got a recent video, we got a recommended video, we got the patrons supporting the channel. Thanks for watching, you guys.